Hey, welcome. Today, we are building your personal, powerful, and, you guessed it, completely free AI toolkit. We're going to cut through all the noise and show you the exact tools you can start using, like right now, to seriously boost your creativity and productivity, all without spending a single dime. So, when you hear about all this game-changing AI, does your mind immediately jump to, expensive subscriptions and huge enterprise software? Yeah, it's a common thought, but I'm here to tell you that's pretty much a myth. Because the reality is, the AI revolution is happening right now, and a huge part of it is totally free. Seriously, almost every single tool we're going to talk about today has an incredibly generous free plan. So, let's get your toolkit built, starting with the foundation. First up, the absolute foundation of any modern toolkit, the AI assistants. Think of these as the generalists, the problem solvers you're going to turn to for just about anything. Honestly, the best way to think about them is as these digital Swiss Army knives. Need to brainstorm some marketing ideas? Done. Need to summarize a super dense research paper? Easy. Need help debugging a tricky piece of code? Yup, they do that too. They're just incredibly versatile.
What's so fascinating here is seeing how even these all-purpose tools have started to develop their own little specialties. So for general tasks, analyzing files like PDFs, ChatGPT's free tier, which now has access to GPT-4o, is a fantastic place to start. But let's say you're working with really long documents, like an entire book. Well, Gemini's massive context window is an absolute game changer. Think of it like a huge memory. It can read and remember the equivalent of about 1,500 pages all at once. And for all you coders out there, Claude is widely praised for generating really clean, reliable code and then explaining it clearly.
Okay, next up, let's build your own personal creative studio. These tools are all about turning your ideas into something real. From amazing images to professional-looking videos and even original music, all without needing a creative team. We've all been there, right? That dreaded creative block when you're just staring at a blank canvas, not sure where to even start. Well, that's exactly the problem these next tools are designed to smash right through. So, for creating custom royalty-free visuals for a blog post or social media, the image generator right inside ChatGPT is fantastic. But for more complex edits, like, I don't know, adding a hard hat onto a person in a photo or completely changing a background, Google's model inside of Gemini is unbelievably fast and powerful. You can literally edit images just by describing the changes you want. It's wild. And video production? It has become so accessible. With a tool like Synthesia, you can create professional training or marketing videos with a realistic AI avatar just by typing out a script. And get this, their free plan gives you 36 minutes of video a year. Then, if you already have long-form content, maybe a podcast or a webinar, Opus Clips AI will analyze it, find all the best moments, and automatically create these perfect, viral-ready short clips for you. The audio world is just as exciting. 11 Labs lets you generate incredibly natural-sounding voices for narrations. You can even clone your own voice, and their free plan is super generous. And for something that's just plain fun, you have to check out Suno. You can type a prompt like a funky pop song about the struggle of writing a blog post, and it will generate a whole completely original, royalty-free song for you. It's amazing. All right, let's shift gears from the creative side to pure productivity. This next set of tools is all about automating the boring stuff and winning back your time, which, let's face it, is what we all want. Just think about all the time we lose to those admin tasks, taking meeting notes, digging through research, or that endless email chain just to find a time to meet. These tools, they are the solution. First up is Fathom, and this thing is a game changer for anyone who sits in virtual meetings. It's an AI assistant that joins your Zoom or Teams calls, it records and transcribes everything, and then, this is the best part, it gives you a perfect summary with all the action items. This means you can finally stop multitasking and actually focus on the conversation because you know Fathom has your back, and the free plan is just incredible. Next is a tool for anyone who does any kind of research or studying, Notebook LM from Google. Imagine this. You upload all your source materials, PDFs, articles, even YouTube video links, and you create a personalized AI that's an expert only on that information. You can ask it questions, get summaries, and even have it generate a podcast-style audio overview of your notes. It's like having the ultimate study partner, and yeah, it's completely free. Finally, let's talk about managing your actual calendar with a tool called Reclaim. This brilliant tool connects to your schedule and acts like an intelligent chief of staff. It doesn't just block time, it negotiates your schedule for you, finding the absolute best time for tasks and meetings while fiercely protecting those precious blocks of time you need for deep, uninterrupted work. So, we've seen tools that boost productivity all on their own. But you know what? The real magic happens when you start connecting them. That's the next level. Automating your workflows so your different apps and tools can talk to each other and work together seamlessly in the background. Now, the concept might sound complex, but it really just boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you connect the apps you already use every day. Second, you define a rule. Something like, when I get an email with an invoice, automatically save the attachment to my Google Drive. And finally, you activate it, and the AI just works its magic in the background, saving you from that boring task forever. For this, tools like Zapier and NN are the industry standards. They act like digital glue, letting you visually connect thousands of apps without writing a single line of code. You could, for example, automatically save your email attachments to Dropbox and then get a Slack notification. But it's evolving even further with AI agents like Manus. These can handle really complex multi-step requests from a single prompt. I mean, imagine telling it to research the latest trends in renewable energy and build a simple web page with the findings, and it just does it. Okay, wow, we've covered a lot of ground. You've seen the assistants, the creative suite, the productivity boosters, and the automators. So, the big question is, where do you actually begin? Well, the good news is there's absolutely no shortage of options. Just on Google Cloud alone, there are over 20 products that have free usage tiers. This explainer has barely scratched the surface. The opportunity for you to experiment is absolutely massive. So, here's your simple, actionable plan. First, identify one single pain point. Just one. Is it taking meeting notes? Is it creating social media images? Pick one thing. Second, choose one tool from this list that solves that specific problem. And third, and this is the most important part, just experiment. The best way to understand the power of these tools is to simply dive in and play around with them. I absolutely love this quote from computer scientist Alan Kay. Using these tools isn't just about being more productive. It's about actively participating in building whatever comes next. It's about inventing your own future workflow, your own creative process, your own capabilities. And that really brings us to the final question. We've laid out the tools, we've shown you the possibilities, and we've confirmed that you can start for free today. So now that you have the toolkit, what will you create first?